passing by, sees her shadow from a distance. She thinks.
So how long have you been releasing music as the Musa Confusa?
I started recording, I played my first show February 1st, and I shared my first song, which I I recorded it myself on GarageBand, so it's just kind of to be like, I was kind of just frustrated, I feel like I've been working for a while and just like wanted to put something up, so I did that, and then I released one recently that I finally got, I'm recording my songs, so I released one of those, and it's a cover of a Tupac song, and I don't know, so that's been fun to like share, and I've shared a few videos. So that's really all of my music I've put out there. I feel like I have a lot that I actually haven't like done anything with yet, and so but
Forgive but don't forget, girl, keep your head up. And if it tells.
So like what kind of music would you like say, is there like a particular genre you kind of like adhere to or whatever, or like what kind of instruments? I see you've got a piano here, so you obviously, and from listening to your music you use piano a lot.
Yeah.
So like are you going to be using like more instruments or?
Yeah, I think like the music that influenced me most when I was little, or like the words in my head, like the people who I was like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense, were like a lot of piano players, or like the kind of like women who, like the songbird types, I guess is how I would categorize them in my head, like Regina Spektor and like Imogen Heap.
Oh, yeah.
Maria Mina, she's a Norwegian pop star that I like found out from friends that danced a lot, and once I found her music, it was like, holy shit. She talks about so many parts of life that nobody else is talking about. So yeah. I feel like that's the music that's like definitely like influenced me a lot. But now that I've gotten like 15 or 16 songs written like that, I'm kind of getting a little bit bored of it. Like I like playing them live still, but I just feel like now the mood I'm in, like what I have to express isn't the same, like it's not the same kind of feeling. So I don't know, I'm learning bass guitar, and I'm gonna play that in like a project that's kind of like we're just kind of moving at a steady pace, like I'm writing the bass lines when they come to me because I'm learning the guitar, so it's like kind of slow moving, but
For sure.
written 2 of them, so that's really fun, and probably like by end of summer, I hope that we'll have it all finished so that we can record them and start playing them live. But I'm also collaborating with, his name's Austin Friesen. He's a rapper in Lincoln, and he's the one that's recording my music too. He started a studio, Sunrise Studios, and he's like got a really cool style, like very personal lyrics and like good beats. So we actually wrote and recorded a song the other day too, and so I'm hoping that we'll keep doing that because I really also was influenced by hip hop and rap too. So like I want to be able to maybe do some music like that in my own interpretation of them, like of the genre, I guess.
Yeah.
The vagrant impetus to creep in and deny what you got to give. But I don't hear.
And we've already done one interview with the Silver Rabbit. You guys have like made music, are you making more music?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are still making more?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, actually, the project I'm learning bass for is for an album that he's going to release.
Yeah.
Similar to the one we just did, where it's like he already has done all the, like he's finished the songs and now he's given them to like a drummer and I'm gonna play bass. And as I said, but what was I trying to say? Yeah, and we also like have been working on one random song lately just to kind of like, I don't know. It's kind of hard to write songs with other people for me because I've only written them alone so far.
Yeah, for sure.
So we're kind of experimenting with how to do that, and but I don't know. I think we're like getting on a good start. But yeah. So there's probably going to be more collaborating too.
When I was a girl, to dance about, to laugh too loud, to your.
So, if you could think of like one thing that you would say that you think the music scene here in Lincoln, like that people are like doing right, what comes to mind?
I think there's like a really supportive crowd, especially amongst people who are making things like of any kind, like any kind of art. I feel like there's kind of a certain spirit of like people just being happy that you're making something and like being personal. Because I also feel like the older I get, it seems like things get way less personal and just more like transactions instead of like interactions, and it's just kind of like it's really nice, I feel like, to be able to like hear somebody's like thoughts that you wouldn't get a chance to hear otherwise, I guess, like through their music, or like see parts of them when they're playing. And so I'd say like there's definitely like a lot of support and a lot of people who like go to shows and actually stand and listen and don't just like stand and like talk the whole time, like are actually there to like hear the words that somebody wrote down and like decided they liked enough to play in front of people. And like it's a really personal thing, and I think like the people who are doing that realize that, and so they pay that kind of respect. And I really like that, and I feel like I've been learning a lot from people who have been making music a lot longer than I have.
Yeah.
Like people will just like, it's like I had my bass out and somebody came over and they're like, oh yeah, like here's some things that I know about the bass that like might help you start playing it. And it's just like that kind of like support has been like from a lot of different people. Like I feel like people are just ready to help anybody that wants to, you know, make this like scene more like heartfelt and like, I don't know, like make cool shit.
Yeah.
Like
it's cool when people
to
can
entertain themselves with.
Yeah, when people can get it together and help each other learn how to do things and, you know, like figure things out collaboratively. I don't know, it's awesome.
Yeah, and like create our own culture, like instead of like, you know, wishing Lincoln was like somewhere else, like kind of making it like somewhere else. And like I think that's really cool too. I feel like there are a lot of people who just are doing that and are thinking with that kind of mindset, like, you know, maybe not intentionally, not like walking around like, but it's just like I'm gonna fix everything here, but it's just like the way that they go about their day, you know, like the way they choose to like invest their time and like the way they choose to treat people. So I don't know, I think that's like a really positive, I think it's like a really positive like scene. And I had a friend that went to a show for the first time, and she was just like kind of said back to me a lot of the things I'd been thinking up to that point, and it was just like, it's like cool to hear somebody like see that too, like someone just walk in the room like once and like one show and just like walk away being like, damn, like people care about what's going on here.
Yeah, for sure. Awesome. Well, cool. So there we go. And yeah, you have a show coming up this Wednesday too, right?
Yeah.
That's going to be at Vega.
Yes.
Cool. Mm-hmm. And who else are you playing with? Or do you know?
Leaves Brown.
Okay.
Local, plays piano. He's really. I actually haven't heard his. I haven't seen him play live, but I watched him in 400 Breaths, which was like an improv thing he threw together with Adam Zahler.
Okay.
And I mean threw together as in like, I think Adam was here for a short period of time or something. They like had one show and then that was it, but it was really cool, and like they just both were like really into their instruments. So I've never seen Leaves Brown, but I'm like really pumped to see Leaves Brown. And the other one's Low Roar, and it's I don't know, there's just like, it's very like ambient music, like slow, like pretty voice, but I think it's a male group.
And so we can find your music online under Musa Confusa, and do you know if we can find either of their music online?
Definitely.
Totally. Okay,
yeah, on
sweet.
YouTube, and I'm not sure what site Levi uses, but if you look up like Google Leaves Brown music, I'm sure that you'd be able to find it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet. Awesome. Cool.
Thanks a lot.